Hi there. I promise I'll spare you all the BS in this video and get straight to the point. No yachts, no houses, no templates. What matters is that we're going to make you aware of how you have been scammed, how you're going to be if you don't heed my warning, and how true wealth is generated. Let me tell you that your being here in this exact moment is fate, because me and the programmers and developers that stand behind this very project are going to change your financial future. And that's a promise, not some shady mumbo-jumbo or a weird malicious prank. No, my friend, this is the real deal. It's going to be a little hard to believe at first, but what I'm going to show you in this little presentation is 100% undoubtable proof. By the end of this presentation, you'll understand how it works in detail, why it works, why no one else is doing it, why it won't work manually, and why we and other beta testers are profiting from it already. Also, this is what I call a BS-free zone. This means, as said before, that I'll spare you all the fancy screenshots of yachts and houses and how it came to be. The important things are facts, and once more, facts. Give me 10 minutes of your valuable time, close Facebook and your wallet, and put your credit card away. I'm not going to take a penny from you. Again, this will not cost you a dime. By the time we're done here, I'll have proven beyond any possible doubt that you're going to make hefty amounts of money, and best of all, understand why there is no room for error. I'm giving you knowledge so powerful that you can put it into action 15 minutes from now and become a self-sustained, earn-from-home entrepreneur. That's right. Let me spell it out for you again. I promise you this. By the end of this video, you'll learn why you've been scammed before, how the scammers operate, and how to never lose a penny on business opportunities again. You'll also get a program so powerful that it will earn you up to $128,000 USD within 365 days gradually, and your first $100 by the end of today, with no strings attached. You'll then understand why this works and wonder why it's not been done before. We disclose everything. Again, why it works, how it works, and why not working is basically impossible. You heard right. This isn't a so-called black box system that promises something, shows you a bunch of faked income screenshots, a car, a house, a yacht, or a combination of the aforementioned three, and then takes your money. You know them. Those so-called opportunities were a nice British or English-sounding gentleman unveiling his shocking past as a broke man and then goes on and rambles about how he became a millionaire, offering you an apparently free tool. No, dear listener, I won't insult your intelligence. If you believe in such fairy tales, you're best off someplace else. We here at the 100% Profits Bot require you to use your brain cells because we want to explain to you how it all works, right into detail. And then, and only then, you might qualify as a beta tester of this wealth generation system. You don't need any trading experience nor any prior binary options experience. However, having fallen for a binary option scam will give you an advantage because you've been there and will recognize the difference if you have your wits about you. So the only real requirement that we need from you in order to qualify and to be a wolf among the sheep is to keep an open mind, listen, or read this information carefully. We disclose everything of what our guys have programmed, every single step on why it works, why it can't be done without this magical piece of software, and in detail why it's absolutely impossible for you to fail. And finally, it won't cost you a penny. You heard right. Not a single cent. We will not charge your credit card, put you on a trial version, want your wire address, nor need any of your personal information. Sounds insane? I'll drop another bomb on you. If you've seen something remotely similar to this someplace else, I'm ready to send you 100 USD to your PayPal within 24 hours. That's right. We are so sure of our money-making robot and its unique approach that we're willing to take this risk. If, by the end of the presentation, you're not absolutely stunned, drop us an email. The address is at the bottom of this page, and we'll send you 100 USD, no strings attached. Yes, we are this convinced you'll be absolutely mesmerized once you understand how this works. In fact, this opportunity came to be because the web is full of those get-rich-quick scams. The binary trading offers that turn average lower or middle-class people poorer within days and stuff the top-level scumbags' pockets with even more green bills. Because, mark my words, every money-making robot we came across has been nothing but a scam, and we have built our company to prove that things can be done the honest way, the profitable way, the good way. And not because we're the modern-age Mother Teresas, but because we know that by making you money, we'll profit in the long term too. But more on that later. Are you ready? So grab a cup of coffee and listen carefully. I need you to understand why this is something groundbreaking and why nothing you tried previously has had a chance of working. You see, the so-called get-rich-quick gurus have tricked you into believing that push-button software exists that can make you thousands of dollars overnight, or multi-level marketing graphs that showed you how only 3 persons referred will refer 3 other persons and make you rich. I believe you saw that, right? You've probably bought courses upon courses, and the results have been always the same. You were deeper in the hole than before. But what if I told you we've developed a piece of software that works and with one single push of a button siphons money into your pockets day in and day out? Would you think we were tricking you? Would you think this was another run-of-the-mill system, another promise with no evidence? Of course you would. But we will prove it to you. So by the time you're ready to try it, free of charge, you'll know already that it has to work. Quod erat demonstrandum, math style. When we opened this site, we wanted to explain to you in detail why everything you've tried before has not worked and why you were doomed from the start. Remember, it's not your fault. These con artists show faked proof of earnings and then leave you hanging in an almost artistic way, going to great lengths to fake income screenshots of bank accounts, even brokerage-supported demo trades. It's all BS. Mark my words, the only way for you to make an informed decision is to learn exactly how we are different and why. And in order to accomplish this, we'll outline our robot in detail. We'll explain every nook and cranny. Nothing will remain a secret. But first, we need to expose the ugly and dirty tactics of the scammers. So, if you've not been fooled before, you'll be safe, and con artists will just bounce off you like rain off a nana coat. Usually the setup is always the same. A nice website with a long video at the center and fancy dollar bills around it captures your attention. It doesn't have to be dollars. Gold bars, cars, yachts. Did I mention houses? Everything that remotely is perceived as wealth. Heck, I even saw a guy renting a private plane to show he's got the money. Unbelievable! On screen comes a mostly nice-looking, fancy, albeit cocky-sounding actor that tells you a rags-to-riches story and how you can mimic that success easily by downloading his free software at zero cost. Then you get a signal software or even an automated trading bot that gradually wastes your money away. Sounds familiar? Let's keep going. After you download that so-called free software that's usually a template-looking run-of-the-mill auto trader, the profits promised are nowhere to be seen. Profits? Even the demo results are fairy dust. Instead, randomized trades chip away at your balance until it reaches zero, and an obnoxious salesperson calls you up, trying to get you to deposit more money. Been there? I'll bet you have. No, thank you. This BS has to stop. What you don't know is that the site that forwarded you to this groundbreaking software tool, that, by the way, is usually developed by the broker in question, gets a nice chunk of money, usually between 100 and 500 USD of your loss. That's right. You're being cheated, and both the broker and the scam website share your money between themselves, laughing at you. There was never a free offer to begin with. You were tricked in the dirtiest way possible. Shocked? I'll bet you are, or even worse if you're not, because that means you fell prey to one of those opportunities already, and I'm too late to warn you. If that's the case, my apologies, but rest assured the revenge sits right around the corner, and it tastes bittersweet. So have a little patience. We've developed the first binary option robot that truly works and legally cheats brokerages out of their money. It's payback time, ladies and gentlemen. I know you've probably heard of those binary bots before, and as said before, maybe you've even tried one or even more of them, but let me tell you, this is a completely different story. The lesson that must be learned here is that binary option brokerages are not your friends. They earn money when you lose yours. Basically, you bet against them on every trade. Usually, option trading works the following way. First, you deposit money with the brokerage. Secondly, you're allowed to trade with a simple arrow system. Think the stock goes up in the next 60 seconds, 20 minutes, 24 hours, or week. Click it and bet the amount. Third, if you win, you earn between 75 and 85% of your betting sum, and if you lose 100% of the betting amount. See a pattern here? Even if you win the same amount of bets that you lose, you end up emptying your account because the odds are stacked against you. So while I rambled on about the evil brokerages, I really must say something about them. They're not cheaters. They play by the rules. It's just that the rules are cleverly bent in their favor and a fair game is impossible. So sooner or later, you end up broke. But, and this is a big but, it doesn't have to be this way. And here comes the bomb. We found a way to win. Despite the odds against us, we found something to siphon in money consistently and fly under the radar. Within the rules, mind you, but outside of a broker's comfort zone. You see, the other bots, signal services, and scam offerings were designed to just make trades. Even good bots managed to get up to only 60% winning trades on average, which is not enough to be profitable. A common practice was to double every bet until a winning bet brought you your money back. However, even winning was not enough because trade sums were and are still limited to 200 or 250 USD per trade, making it impossible to double or triple up in case of a loss. The smart brokerages limit your betting sum. It wasn't this tight, and it was considered a loophole before, so they quickly closed it. So the brokerages have closed that doorway by restricting your trade sizes to a max of 250 USD, mostly. So tripling up is not possible, the normal way. This trade tactic is usually referred to as martingale. It's already failed in casinos and at the roulette table due to the house edge, and your chances are under 50% to win. Actually, the chance is even under 45% per bet there. But with binary brokers and some trade knowledge, it's a different story. Remember, our bot allows us to scale as much as is needed because we're not bound by limitations. That's right, we can size up trading sizes indefinitely. In fact, we've developed the first multi-broker robot on the planet. A smart trading system that takes multiple positions with several brokerages at the same time, basically making trade sums limitless, plus hedging and playing brokers out in a smart and undetectable way. In fact, the system is so clever that it cycles the trades so that brokerages lose money on their end in a randomized way, letting you fly under the radar while remaining in the 5% group that profits consistently with options trading. And that's the truth. Only 5% of binary options traders profit consistently. Sounds complicated? Let me explain it to you in detail by presenting you with the 100% Profit Bot, the world's first multi-broker trading bot. The Profit Bot is making over 60% profitable bets. That's right up there with the best bots on the planet that consistently lose. However, 100% Profit Bot has a smart multi-broker money management system. In fact, we force you to profit and withdraw regularly. Here's a practical example. Let's say you start with a trading account of 1,000 USD. You choose what brokerages you want to work with and open accounts with them. And be aware, this is up to you. We provide a long list of options, but we're not affiliated with the brokers, nor do we have any referring agreements. You decide. Then you deposit your bankroll and split it up evenly among them. Done. That's all you need to do. From here on, the journey to six figures is planned and will be fulfilled on autopilot. Actually, there's one more step you need to do, and that is to withdraw your profits on a regular basis. But more on that later. Okay, as I said before, from here on, it's on autopilot. Remember, we disclose everything here. No tricks, no magical mumbo-jumbo. All of what I'm about to reveal happens within the bot. No tricks, so listen carefully now. The robot will set your trading size to 2.5% or $25 for the very first trade. Now, what's important is that the bot's interior parameters allow it to win this first trade with a probability of over 60%. In fact, 100% profit bot wins this trade with a measured certainty of over 61%. How? The bot analyzes all available options and measures the volatility of the 30-minute trades. Yes, 30-minute, not 60 seconds. 60-second trades are gambling, so be aware of them. They are the worst invention since, well, ever. They've been designed by the brokers to get people to gamble, and it works. With 60 seconds, it's impossible to make any predictions, so even if you trade manually, stay away from them. However, 30-minute trades are a completely different story. Within a time frame of 30 minutes, the bot can understand heavy fluctuations and plan accordingly. In fact, the bot chooses the most volatile 30-minute trades and then chooses the currency, stock, or commodity. It's important to remember that this all happens automatically. You can't do anything wrong or manually interfere with the system. You're forced to profit. Because of internal mechanical filters, the bot will identify highly volatile positions from gold and oil to stocks and currencies, and identify those that have high up and down swings, and then the magic begins. A trade is then taken, and it will win with a probability of over 61%. Remember, this is proven. We've been trading for months with real money, and this was the result of careful analysis. So let's say the first trade wins. That would mean that you just made between $18 and $21, depending on what brokerage the trade was placed with. They pay between 75 and 85% on a winning trade. Congratulations! Now the bot repeats the process. However, if the trade is lost, fear not. That's part of the plan. Now the bot sizes up the market again and jumps in, this time with a trade of $75, or 7.5% of your bankroll. Now the probability that this trade will win is over 72%. The chances to win are higher now because losing a second time in a row with these settings is very rare. So if this trade wins, you pocket between $56 and $64. With this trade, you not only absorbed the loss of the previous one, but you also profited. Nice job! The bot now goes back and starts anew with 2.5% of your bankroll, which now stands between $1,031 and $1,039. So 2.5% of these sums makes your new first trade between $25 and $26. Yes, the power of compounding. Gradually, the trade sums increase as we're shooting for six figures, remember? Now, you might ask yourself, but what if this second trade lost as well? Can you see where this is going? Right. In case of a loss, the bot makes a third trade with 22.5% of your bankroll, and in our $1,000 scenario, that would be $225. Now, the probability of this one winning is nearly 87%. When this baby hits, it means massive profits because you'll be pocketing between $168 and $192 in profits, again, depending on brokerage. So, even if the two previous trades lost, your bankroll stands between $1,068 and $1,092. So what happened? Actually, having the third trade win made you even more money. Clever, right? So, nearly 87%. That's pretty high, but the chance to lose is still there. Can you guess? Right, the fourth trade increase of a loss is about to commence. This time, the bot uses 67.5% of your bankroll. A very, very rare trade is about to begin with $675. Now, the win rate with this one is an incredible 98.21%. That's right. Picture the number, 98.21%. In fact, these trades happen rarely, and we actually still have yet to lose one in over 5 months of trading. Winning this baby will yield anywhere between $506 and $574. And calculating in the previous losses, you'd be sitting on $1,181 to $1,249. Well done! At 100% profit bot, what we're very proud of is the integrated money management system. For example, if your opening bankroll was $1,000 and the initial trading size of 2.5% was $25, after doubling the bankroll, and we've done it for ourselves and the beta testers time after time without filing even once, turning $1,000 into $2,000, you get the notification to withdraw half of your profits, or $500. If you do not withdraw, the bot will not keep on working. That's right, we really do force you to withdraw your profits at regular intervals. This was no joke. In fact, we're the only bot developer who decided to adopt this very strict measure to assure you of profits. Don't underestimate the luring power or the gambling addiction. Listen carefully. You're a weak-minded human. No offense. Even if you don't want to hear it, the truth must be spoken. Brokers build on your lack of discipline. So please forgive us for forcing you to profit. But let's get back to our robot. After having doubled your deposit, we force you to withdraw $500. This means that by approximately the end of the month, you'll have made 50% profits in money, plus 50% capital gain, resulting in a bankroll of $1,500. The bot is not trading very often. We have profit goals in place so that we bring you to six figures with the minimum amount of risk. Take a look at the following chart to see how your account gain will progress. That's right. After month 12, or 1 year from now, you will have withdrawn $128,746 and have a trading bankroll of $129,746. From this point, the bot goes into security mode and will keep withdrawing $43,248 every month for you, reducing the risk of loss to under 0.25%. We have to cap the earnings for everyone at this amount, but more about sustainability later. Within 1 year, we will catapult you into six figures and beyond. Sounds impossible? Think about it. The robot spreads your capital among brokers, and the bigger it gets, the more brokerage accounts you'll need to open. And this makes for limitless balances. On top of that, the losing trades are cycled and spread among all the brokerages as well, so you can fly under the radar like a stealth fighter, undetectable. However, there's still the 1.79% mathematical issue that we need to clear, right? Because we claim to be a 100% winning robot. Here comes the above-mentioned forced withdrawal plan into place. Remember that we force you to withdraw? In fact, by month 3, you will have withdrawn $1,125 in profits, not only putting you well into profit, but also giving you a bankroll of $2,250. Now, let's imagine some fictional bad luck strikes, that 1.79% chance, and you lose the fourth trade. This means you lost your capital. However, you profited $125. Now, remember, this scenario has not happened yet. In fact, the bot is not taking thousands of trades a day, but only a handful, if even that. It handpicks the trading, and as said, that hasn't happened yet. In fact, by the 6th, 7th, or even 8th month, you profited over $12,000. And as a beta tester, you're entitled to 4 more licenses as well, so you can seed 4 more auto-profit systems and have 6,000 profited, and start the journey anew 4 times. There are dozens, if not hundreds, of legit brokerages with hundreds of thousands of accounts. Actually, our estimate is that over 4.5 million people currently trade binaries actively, with 95% of them wasting their capital away. In fact, let's have a look at the fly-by-night scam bots that plague the net. We know for a fact that each and every single offer opens between 5 and 15,000 new accounts with brokerages. Then, almost every day, a new binary robot is launched into the data highway, sometimes up to 4 offers per day. Do the math. That's hundreds of thousands of accounts, and people are being scammed and milked. Are you one of them? Isn't it about time you started profiting? You've been sitting on the wrong side of the spectrum for way too long. We have a winner here, and we've spelled it out for you in detail. As said before, this is no black box system. No ominous, here's a screenshot of faked profits, you win because we say so, kind of bullshit. We don't hide behind actors giving testimonials or faked profit screenshots. In fact, under this very video, you see the links to the beta testing group we made. You see real people with real gains having tested the system. They gave us input that helped us program our vision, and it's not ending here. This is a work in progress. We keep fine-tuning, adding filters, and enhancing the system so the profits keep flowing for years to come. We plan to crush the 1.79% to under 1%, making it mathematically impossible to lose. So stay tuned and jump aboard the journey. We've unveiled it in detail right here. You know how it works, and you know there is no chance of failure because it's mathematically proven and all the roadblocks have been removed completely. You see why it can't be done manually and why the multi-broker approach works. We warn you of pitfalls and we literally force you to withdraw the profits. We don't allow you to keep reinvesting them because we want you to fill your bank account instead of some imaginary numbers on a screen. Here at 100% Profit Bot, what you see is what you get, minus the fluff and filler and bullshit. I promised you at the beginning of this video that you'll not have to pay on this website. I said keep your credit card in your wallet, and I stick with it. Our 100% profit wealth-generating bot is still in beta testing. This means we're programming and fine-tuning it to perfection as we go, adding more options, especially to protect the amassed wealth. The bot is free to use right now after a little pre-screening, and more on that later. And we're going to do something that has never been done before. We let you choose the brokerages you want to work with. That's right, you're free to select the brokers you want to use. We don't force the decision upon you, trying to earn money by tricking you. Let's talk about sustainability. Can this model work in the long run? Can people truly profit six figures? The binary options industry is booming. In fact, there are more than 300 brokerage brands currently on the market. This number is going to explode, and analysts predict a threefold increase by 2015. If you take into account that an average brokerage shifts between $5 and $12 million a month, with the big ones such as Bank to Binary and Option Rally even making $25 to $30 million, yes, in a single month, you're looking at 1 billion movements. Let's take a conservative approach of $10 million a month moved in your average brokerage, and that's actually a very low scenario. This means that with 900 brokerages, $9 billion are moved in money every single month. It's insane. Now, we have restricted 100% Profit Bot to 2,000 licenses. You won't hear us saying, oh no, only 10 copies left, buy now. That's BS to trick you into investing quickly. Seriously, who builds these websites for 10 licenses? And who believes that crap nowadays? We pull no tricks here. We have a counter, an honest one that really counts, and it's been set to 2,000 licenses because that's the number we feel comfortable with. Once these licenses reach 0, we close shop. For real. No tricks, no BS. We'll close the doors, this page will disappear, and those that are in, while those that are out. Why 2,000? It's simple. As we said before, $9 billion will be moved by the brokerages. Considering our goal of a capped $43,000 a month revenue for each member, we'll be moving $86 million out of the markets in profit, as every single licensed user will earn $43,000 a month, remember? So our 86 million monthly withdrawals will be 0.9555% of the overall money volume. That's under 1%, flying under the radar, securing our earnings. On top of this, each withdrawal will be limited to under $10,000, and the bot will ask you to withdraw between $8,000 and $9,900 in randomized amounts. And by the time you reach the big numbers, withdrawing your profits will be a job on its own, with up to 8 brokerages you'll be working with simultaneously. So, it's decision time. We basically laid everything bare right in front of your eyes. We explained the methodology of how the bot trades and why it can't be done manually. Broker limits, remember? And why it's never been done before. No multi-broker bot exists to this date. How it's truly free, as it's in a beta testing mode that goes into retail in probably months when every issue has been fine-tuned. Why we don't mess with you, with no stupid referrals to brokerages. Choose who you like to work with. And why this will work in the long term. It's because you fly under the radar. It all depends on you now. Are you willing to go for it? Are you committed enough to finally make money and give these big companies the payback they deserve? Remember, 95% of people are always going to lose. They'll seek the next big opportunity that promises millions overnight, and they'll keep on blowing money out of the window. But you are at a crossroads here. You can switch teams and belong to the clever. the 0.9555% profit group, the 100% winner family. I hope to see you on the inside. And remember, only 2,000 licenses. Then this website will go underground and your window of opportunity will close. Make a wise decision.